Hello everyone. Today we're going to run through a quick demonstration of one of the single best mobile website and app builders in the market today, bar none. First of all, AvidMobile was named one of the top 10 mobile website and app providers in all of mobile marketing just a few months ago by PR Web. The reason why is interesting because it's not just that we develop custom mobile websites and apps, but that we leverage our mobile website and app building tool and can provide mobile websites and apps for thousands of different kinds of businesses all over, actually internationally, with this tool. There's no question our mobile website app builder is by far easier to use, can be customized any way that people want them to be, and is a better product to be able to sell. Now, it's cool to be able to sell it in cohesion with text message marketing, although it can be sold as a standalone product. The mobile website app builder is something that when sold in tandem with text message marketing really augments text message marketing campaigns, and we're going to talk about how that's done in this video. But what I'm going to do is go through and show you real quick how you can utilize some of the features, a quick overview of some of the features, just to give you an idea. So we're going to go in here and create a new site. Now, anybody that leverages our platform gets the ability to build as many two-page sites as they want to for free. That means that they can literally go in, create two-page websites, landing pages, copy that URL, paste that into a text messaging campaign, and people out there can be texting in, looking at great pictures or videos or whatever about the product or service, and that's no charge to you, and you can actually charge your clients for them. A paid site would be a site that we charge a nominal amount of money on a monthly basis, $3.50 or $4 per month for the site itself, and you're selling that to that individual business for hosting of $20 a month or $12 a month or whatever the case may be. Plus you're charging them for the build out of that site, which you can charge anywhere between $200 and $900 for that one-time setup to develop a site that maybe takes you 2 hours to be able to build on your own with these great tools and to build something really custom and awesome. A mobile website app is a web app, is what they're called a lot of times, is a mobile website that functions like an app. And this tool allows you to be able to build those for your clients. So now when your clients have one of their customers that goes to their mobile phone, searches for that business, goes to the regular website, it automatically directs them to this mobile version of their site that renders really quickly, that has great buttons, easy to push, that's SEO friendly, and gives them better rankings because they've got a great mobile site, creates an app icon on their home screen of their phone. So it creates an app. And then in the future, when they select that app, it gives them a very app-like experience in the navigation. If you want to go through and look at some big brands that do the same type of thing that you can now provide to small businesses, you can go to ESPN.com on your mobile device. And what it does is it takes you right to the mobile version of ESPN.com, and it gives you a drop-down notification to save their app icon. And that's exactly what this tool allows you to be able to do. The very first step in the creation of a new site is to go in and set the template of that site of how you want it. So you go in here and you select from a variety of different templates that have different kind of page types that you can upload pictures for, whatever, for those little preview images, or just regular, button type sites like that with big buttons on them, or sites that have like little see-through buttons like this with a background image. All different types and styles of menus, and so we go in and we select one. Once we've selected the style of the template that we want, we can then go through and we can change the look and colors of our site. And we can do that with some very basic configurations that are already provided, where it'll go through and change all of the different colors so that it looks really good. Or we can go in and we can select and do some really custom looking colors. So we can select from any of these predetermined templates, purple, blue, whatever, or I can go in and I can actually change like the site background color, and I can put in the exact hex color code so that it matches the brand exactly, or I can use the cool color pickers and select the ugly color of purple that I want, or whatever the case may be. So I can really customize these and make them exactly how I want to. Once I have done that, we can actually add custom CSS too if we want to, if we're more detailed. So I'm going to set this one with kind of a blue and gray kind of color style. So I've done that, And now I'm going to go into my site language and details, where I can rename my site, I can change the language of it, I can put in Google Analytics codes, I can put in the desktop URL so it creates a button that always tells them to go back to the regular website. I can add in code for the headers, the footers, I can set standard header and footers here. This is for the whole site. The site icon is where we're going to add an app icon. And so I'm going to go in, select an app icon, and upload it. This will be the app icon that when you save the app to your home screen, it shows the button, right? The startup image, when you select that app icon, an image pops up just like it does on an app as the mobile website is loading. So it really gives an app-like experience. The add to pop-up notification, which we can do every time a visitor comes to the site or only on the first visit. I usually do only on the first visit. What that means is every time somebody comes to this mobile website for the first time, it gives them this drop down that drops down the page and says, hit this button and save this app icon to your home screen. When they save that app icon to their home screen, that pop-up only happens the first time they come to the site, or I can make it every time it comes to their site. So I'm going to update that. So now the site details are updated. So I've got that. I can also go, so now we're going to go into some pages and start creating some pages. There's tons of different page types that we can create, but we're going to start with a standard home page here. On the standard home page, really easy to use WYSIWYG editors, I'm going to create a home page here with a basic configuration that we like to use. So I'm going to upload an image. I'm going to grab whatever image that I want. I'm going to send it to the server. And now I can go in and link that image to whatever URL. I can change if it opens up in a new tab or whatever the case may be. I can do lots of different advanced style sheets and things like that with it. Obviously I can change the size of it so that it automatically adjusts it so that it fits correctly. Now I'm going to take it, highlight it, center it, and now I'm going to go in and I'm going to put in some content here. So now I've inserted some copies, so now I'm going to go through and I'm going to format all of this. So I'm going to take all of this and left justify that. I'm going to take my header here, I'm going to bold it, I'm going to change the size so that it looks, really good and big right there. I'm going to take this and I'm going to italicize this piece of it. I'm going to go through and bullet these points right here that I made. And now I'm going to take this right here, watch this video statement, and I'm going to bold and italicize that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a video right here. So I've got my Blue Cross and Blue Shield YouTube video right here. I'm going to copy the embed code. I'm going to go back in here. I'm going to hit source code because we allow you to input any kind of source code in here. And I'm going to paste that embed code right in there. And I'm going to change the size so that it fits on the screen really well. And I'm going to save that page. And so instantly we have created this home page. It's got the logo, it's got the text and the bullets, it's got my video right there, and my home page is all ready to go. Now I'm going to go into some advanced options on this page, and I'm going to remove that home page header because I don't really like that there. So I'm going to disable header. I'm going to select yes. There's all kinds of other configurations and advanced configurations here that I can do. I'm going to add some social sharing icons at the bottom. I can change my menu titles. I can add a home button to any single page. I can do password protected pages on here if I want to. All sorts of advanced options for any individual page. So there I've disabled the header, and at the bottom you can see that I've inserted some social icons so people can share it very easily via email or Facebook or whatever. So now I'm going to go back here and I'm going to create a second page. As I go in and create another page, I've got many different types of page types. I can do lists of items. Lists of items, we do menus or lists of some of their products or things like that. A content block is the kind of page that I just did. It's just basic content, videos, pictures, any of that kind of stuff. List of events creates a calendar, and you can put various events and then it places them on a calendar, and then it's very easy for people to view. I can do events from a feed, so I can bring in an RSS feed and post those to a calendar. I can do lists of locations, so if somebody's got 25 locations, I can put all their individual locations. It'll populate all those locations with pictures and everything, and it'll also populate those to a map, and that map integrates with the mapping controls of the phone. I can build a page that's purely built off of an RSS feed, so if you've got weather updates or whatever. I can do all kinds of different m-commerce things. I can build coupons. I can use a Google checkout button and put products where then people can go in and check out. I can do a PayPal button where I can do a pay now to buy something, or a donate button, which works great for nonprofits and churches and mosques. Anybody like that, they create them a nice mobile website and they got a donation button. Then you copy that website, you put that into a text messaging campaign, you blast that out to the 25,000 members they've got, and you tell them, hey, we're trying to get an extra donation. Click here and donate now. And they go right to that mobile website and they can donate. We've got a loyalty program, which is a virtual punch card program. So anybody, a sub shop, an oil change place, can utilize this, and people can save the app icon to their home screen, and that app icon is their virtual punch card. So instead of bringing the punch card in and getting their 5 car washes before they get their 6th free, they just click their app, put in the code, and it advances it 1 spot, and now they've only got 4 more car washes before they get the free one. So the app is a beautiful, beautiful thing to be able to use instead of punch cards. So you can go to anybody that uses punch cards and get their business. You can do catalogs of products and then take them to a checkout. Great contact forms, which I will show you in this video. Polls, you can create polls. You can do your own forms for like a registration page for an event or something like that, and I'll show you that one as well. We also have different picture galleries and video galleries where you can create pages just with, where you can upload your own gallery of images. You can use from various integrations like Flickr and Picasso and YouTube and create those pages easily, and a bunch of different social media pages and WordPress pages that you can implement really easily. So what we're going to do is pretend that we're doing a menu here real quick for a business. And so I'm going to click list of items here. And now I'm going to create an item to my list. And so all I'm going to do is say what that item is. So this is my first item in my list, and let's say that it's going to be a hamburger. And then I'm going to select the image of that hamburger. There is my image of my hamburger, and I can type in all kinds of information about my hamburger or my product or whatever it is that I put in here, and I could even put in the price of it or whatever it is. That's an expensive hamburger. I can add additional pictures to it if I want to do like 5 pictures of that hamburger or whatever. So now I've got my first menu item. There it is. And there it saves a picture of my hamburger. And then when I click on it, then it gives me the full image, the information, the price. It could give me another, if I put in more pictures, it could do that. If I put in a video, it could do that. So now I've created my first one. Now all I do is go back and create my second one. So I'm going to go back in and put my second item, which is French fries. And I'm going to go in and grab my image for my French fries. And then I'm going to type some content about my French fries. They are super. And I could add another picture if I wanted to. And I'm going to save that. I could also format it however I want to. And now my second image is there. So I can put all of my list of different items in there. And then I go back and there's my menu. Now I'm going to create a quick contact page so that people can find us. So I'm going to name the page Contact Us. And I'm going to build my contact form. And all I do is I put in my address, and I put in my phone number, and I could put in an SMS number, which makes a click to SMS, and I put an email address of where I want the form to be sent when somebody fills it. Oh, my email address is where they can click to email, and the email address here is where when somebody fills out the contact form, it will send that form to that person. So I'm going to hit save here, and we'll look at the contact form that's created. So here's the page. It has the address, which if I click it, it integrates with mapping controls and opens it right up. Phone, if I click it, it calls it. SMS, if I click it, it opens up a text message. Email, if I click it, it's going to open up the email program. And then a contact form, where if they put in a message here and hit submit, it will automatically go to this email address. So it's that easy to create a really nice looking contact page. Now let's say I want to reorder this page. I can just take it and move it up right there. And now on my menu on my home page, it just changed the contact page to the second spot instead of the spot below that. So now I'm going to go in and create just one more page here, and let's take a quick look at it. Let's do a free form, and let's say that we're going to register somebody. And maybe we're going to register them for this event or whatever that we've got coming up. Here we're going to put where we want when somebody does fill out the form, where do we want it to go? So we put in the email address of where we want it to go. We can also integrate with various API to be able to send it somewhere. So we add a field to our form. Now the first field, we say first name. And it's a text field. Is it mandatory? That means it validates it and say they have to fill it out, and we say yes. and there it's created the first form. We go back and we can create a second field, and we want last name, and yes, it's mandatory as well, and we add that in there. And then we go back and we can create a different kind of age, and we can make it a number field, so they have to select from a number, and we say this one's not mandatory. And so now we've got a date picker for their birth date. And there's a lot of different types of, we can do check boxes, and then we can put in like what the choices are. So we can say something like, and we put select, and then we say, what's your favorite food? Is it Mexican, American, Chinese? And we give them some choices. And now when they go to select, it gives us choices. What's your favorite food? Mine's Mexican. And when they submit it, it would go to the email address. So it's really easy to be able to create a page like that. Really nice stuff. Any of the pages have all kinds of advanced configurations. So if I go in and I edit the contact page, for instance, I can go in to advanced options and I can make changes to it of removing the header or putting a home button on it or a cloud print button. I can go in and go to SEO options, and I can SEO any individual page by putting in meta tag descriptions. I can modify the buttons if I want to add buttons to the page. I can put in advertising options and put in the embed codes for advertising. I can modify images for pages and do some really cool stuff for page icons and stuff like that, and even comment out some pages or add some comments to pages. Once I have built the site how I've wanted it, I've got the app icon, I've got the videos on it, I've created, I think I was maybe going to show you one more page here. Let's see, we could certainly do a list of events, but that's pretty self-explanatory. It works kind of like the list of items, list of locations. It creates like a map. The PayPal integrations are cool. We did some contact pages. I think that's as much as we need to show you right now. The site stats are there to show you how many visitors and what day. Now we go in and we publish the site. When we publish the site, it gives us the URL of the site. That's where it is right now. But it also gives us the embed code, which we can insert into the regular website header. And then when anybody, what it does is it checks the traffic. So if the traffic is coming to the regular website from a mobile browser, then it can automatically send them to this mobile version just by inserting this embed code. We can also do DNS redirection, which allows somebody to set up their own domain, m.theircompanyname.com, for their mobile website, point it to here, and when they do that, then the mobile website appears to be on their own hosting, and it looks like it's their own URL instead of showing up as Access Mobile Website. Access Mobile Website is a white label domain, though. So let's say we've built this site, we're ready to deploy it. We can insert it into a keyword campaign or a blast right now. All we're going to do is copy that, and we're going to go up into our marketing platform. And once we go into our marketing platform, we can go right in and create a keyword or a redeemable keyword or a blast, and in that we could insert that. And I go down here, drop that short URL in there. There it is. And I put in my standard disclaimers. And now, if you would text demo site to the short code 63975, you would get back that text message that I just showed you that we built with that shortened link right there. You click that link, it takes you right to that mobile website. You'll get the app notification icon, and you can see what we just built, and we did that in minutes. So I'm going to save that campaign, and this video is done. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You'll have great success with this mobile website app builder, and look forward to talking to you soon.